Hi everyone. So if you are doing this kind of as I planned, then maybe you're here on Friday, maybe not. But I figured let's do one or two of these problems together on this worksheet before I kind of set you free with doing some of these trig definite integrals. So you've done some other things with trig with u substitution. So now we're kind of spreading our wings a little bit. But I wanted to make sure that you had some extra practice with definite integration. We don't want to use a calculator for these, okay? So I want as much as possible to not have a calculator for these problems. We want exact answers. We want to be using our unit circles. So if you guys still have access to your unit circle, awesome. I can print some other ones out for you, and there should be one attached to this assignment. All right, so let us start with this problem right here. That 2 I can always pull out front. So we have the integral from pi over 2 to 3 pi over 4 of cosecant squared dx. So cosecant squared is the derivative of which function, or almost the derivative of which function? Well, hopefully we're able to think back to the derivative of cotangent would be negative cosecant squared. So if they're asking us to integrate cosecant squared, well, then my derivative would be negative cotangent. All right, so this whole integration right here, sorry, I think I said derivative. My integral would be negative cotangent. So negative 2 cotangent x, and I would like to evaluate that at 3 pi over 4 and also at pi over 2. So first we need to figure out what is negative 2 cotangent of 3 pi over 4. We'll evaluate that. And we will subtract negative 2 cotangent pi over 2. So pull out your unit circle. If we think to our unit circle, pi, let's start with 3 pi over 4, sorry. So 3 pi over 4 is going to be right here. This point on our unit circle would be negative rad 2 over 2, positive rad 2 over 2. So cotangent, how would you guys find cotangent? Well, it would be cosine over sine. So this whole thing down here would be negative 2. And then here, if I do negative rad 2 over 2 over rad 2 over 2, that's just going to turn to negative 1. All right, so I have negative 2 times negative 1 minus negative 2 times, okay, cotangent at pi over 2. That would be this point right here. And that point right there is the point 0, comma 1. So cotangent of pi over 2 would be cosine over sine 0 over, so this is just 0. This whole term simply drops out, so we are left with 2 minus 0, or just 2. So that would be your final answer for this problem. So try out the rest of these. You have 7 other problems on the section. Down here, for each problem, find the area under the curve. To find the area under curve, you're going to just set up your definite integral, all right? So they're giving you a function here, secant squared x. They're giving you your a and b values, set up that definite integral, integrate, and then plug in your b value and your a value and subtract those two. So see what you can do with this. And as always, check your answers with the key and mark any that you still have questions on. Monday will be our day of just kind of going over any questions, practicing some more, figuring out anything that we still need to figure out. All right, see ya.